are back on Ekman Soch ki ttalk train of thought with a series of learning from the life of Dr. Neil Sequeira. It's an interesting insight to what we are getting from life lesson from his story life. So can you narrate something on nothing is permanent in this world like?
Oh.
So what experience you had like?
Sir, in your life, whether it's your job, whether it is your friends, whether it is the good times or whether it is the bad times, nothing is going to be permanent. Every day is going to be different. Every day you will change. Every day will have different dynamics. And this is very important for you to realize, especially when you reach the pinnacle of success. Many a times when you reach the pinnacle of success, आपकी कुर्सी के वजह से आपको arrogance आ जाता है सर.
Correct.
You have to understand कि लोग अगर आपको आके सलाम कर रहे हैं, वो आपकी कुर्सी को सलाम कर रहे हैं.
Correct.
आपकी वैल्यू आपको वो दिन पता चल जाता है when you move out of that chair.
Correct.
So, if you keep that at somewhere at the back of your head every day, that what I am today, it is never going to be permanent.
Right.
Your tendency to behave with people will automatically be grounded. आपका arrogance निकल जाता है.
Correct.
Right. The same principle is to your life. If you're going to live your life saying that everything that, if a man says that all this wealth that I'm doing is not going to, I'm not going to take away with it, it automatically brings him
Correct.
control in it.
Correct.
People think that everything is permanent.
Correct.
So especially, in our Indian society, we work, we make money, then we make money for ourselves, then we make money for our children, then we make money for our children's children.
Correct.
Because we believe that this is also, it's so much more than what we need.
Mm-hmm.
So all points of time, it's very important for you to remember that everything in this life that comes to you is all temporary.
Correct.
Your good times are not going to be good times forever.
Correct.
Your bad times are not going to be bad times forever.
Correct.
Both these things you got to remember. So in my personal case, whenever I have undergone personal tragedy or bad health, etc., like recently, I kept on telling myself, this too will pass.
Mm-hmm.
When times are very good also, I keep on telling myself, this is not going to be permanent. So, I have to take care of myself.
Correct.
And it automatically brings in a control mechanism within you, sir.
Correct.
So, that also helps me to help people, because, many a times when we help people,
Correct.
we expect people to say thank you. It's very natural.
Mm-hmm.
We expect people that, they will do something for you in return. They will remember you. Sir, I'll tell you by my personal experience, this world is quite a selfish place. You may call it selfish if you want to be blunt. You may call it people are diplomatic if you want to be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But you always do good, not because you're expecting something in return. It is because it is between, it makes you happy probably that you are altruistic, or probably you believe that God blesses you all the more.
Mm-hmm.
So when you remember that nothing is permanent, you automatically tend to be good to people.
Correct.
And you're not expecting anything.
Correct. So I think you need to balance, many times you are so possessive about certain things, about your power, then arrogance which comes in, then you don't treat human being as a human being.
Yeah.
Because you feel you've got everything in your hand like it.
And another important thing is you have to be also grateful to what you have.
Correct.
I should be grateful. It's very normal human tendency to say, I don't have that. I wish I had that.
Correct.
It is very natural and normal to say that, I wish that, Katrina Kaif was taking my interview and not Dr. Chima.
Yeah.
But I should be happy that at least मैं वो interview के तो लायक हूँ. चीमा साहब ले रहे हैं interview मेरा.
Correct.
Right? So many a times, when I used to, in part of my practice, you have patients who come and complain to you that, doctor, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have this. But see how lucky you are. You're alive. How many of us, thank the Lord above that the fact that today we are alive.
Correct.
There are so many famous people of my age, who just passed away. I think I told you before, I was a very big fan of this great basketball player called Kobe Bryant. I used to say, wow, and he was such an amazing basketball player. Unfortunately passed away in an accident. I mean, I'm luckier than him.
Correct.
I'm alive today. I'm having this conversation with you.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So, the fact that we take our life itself for granted. We take our breathing for granted.
Correct.
We take the fact that we are mobile for granted.
Correct.
And these are all gifts given to us by God. And we should be thankful for Him rather than saying, Arey, you know what, God, I wish I had more hair.
Correct.
I should be happy that I have a head.
Correct.
So be grateful for what you have. You'll always be happy.
Great. I think it's great insights in terms of nothing is permanent, and one should be grateful to what one have. That's the best way, I think, where you can balance your life and can live a much healthier life. So thanks a lot for insight on this. Thank you very much.